Welcome to another edition of Sideline-2-Sideline. I'm Chuck LaFleur, along with my very well-established and effervescent co-host, the one, the only bearded wonder, Ryan Fleming. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing fine, Chuck. How are you this fine evening?
You know what? I'm great. I've got my Montreal Expo stuff on and the Tim Raines jersey. You can't see this, but it's in honor of a special guest that we have on the show who is probably, other than Tim Raines, probably the fastest guy in baseball.
One of the fastest I've ever seen, and had the pleasure of actually getting to see all of his early careers up close and personal. The one, the only, Mr. Scott Bullett. Thanks for being on the show, Scott.
Hey, honored to be here, guys. Looking forward all day today. I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready.
Oh, hey,
Wow, now you just put the pressure on. We're going to highly disappoint you. I'm just letting you know now.
Hey, a lot of people might not know this, but you kind of worked with Ryan Fleming in the past. You were playing for the Welland Pirates. We're going to touch on that on the show and talk about, of course, on this edition of the BullettProof Baseball Academy. But Ryan was a part of the Welland Pirates, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Way back in the day.
And you know what? Ryan was pretty good. He's a good performer.
He wasn't a player.
No.
Okay.
He was a pretty good dancer.
I was a player, but I wasn't a player. No,
the player was off the field.
I was a vendor for the Welland Pirates back in the day when I was 15, and then for some strange reason, myself and my partner decided to get up on the dugouts and start dancing, and next thing you know, they had us dressing up as what they called the Diamond Dudes, the little Buccaneers of the mascots for the team. And
so, like a pirate hat or something?
We had the full-on the do-rag.
Johnny Depp. They look like Johnny Depp out there.
We had the MC Hammer.
Captains of the Caribbean.
Pirate pants. It was good. It was a good time.
Good times, eh?
Yeah. We would bring the Earl of Bud in and do a lot of dancing with him as well. So, yeah, it was a good time.
It was a good show. It was a good show. And a lot of people came to support them guys, too.
And nobody threw stuff at you?
No, not back then. Back then, it was strange. Yes, nowadays it's a lot different.
Hey, we've got Scott Bullett with us here. We want to talk about the BullettProof Baseball Academy. On an upcoming episode of Sideline to Sideline, we're going to talk about Scott's career. He played really around the world and in the major leagues, of course, with the Cubs and the Pirates. But BullettProof Baseball Academy at the BP Sports Park at Welland. Scott, how did this all come about? It's been a great success.
Well, when we started 22 years ago, we was at Brock Golfland in the basement. We just had one little batting cage and, just trying to get by because I was still playing baseball, playing pro at the time. So I just did it in the wintertime when I was on the off season. But now since I retired and we got our new facility, we got a state-of-the-art facility. We're renovating it right now, putting up new batting cages. We're getting real good support for First Ontario Credit Union that's sponsoring us, giving scholarships for needy kids too that can't afford to come to our programs.
Amazing. Now, you said you've been open 22 years now. That's a long time. There's a lot of careers that you've helped shape and stuff. Can you tell us some of the challenges, though, that have gone into maintaining this business for so long?
Well, it's just to maintain it is, just as long as you get out there and you put a good product on the baseball field. We want these kids to, learn the game of baseball. And not only that, just to get their education, too. Right. So with a lot of kids, a lot of people really don't realize that, a lot of kids that come and play for Bulletproof prospects and everything, they got to have the grades, too. Yeah. So every time the report cards come out, they have to send them to me. And if they don't have the grades, they don't not play.
Wow.
Now, who's it for? What age groups are we talking
about?
Well,
we got ages right now. We have ages 9 through 18. And we're playing the Fergie Jenkins League that the first Canadian Hall of Famer, Fergie Jenkins, me and him real good friends. When I was in the big leagues with the Cubs, he was the pitching coach at the time. So me and Fergie, we built this bond. And one day I just walked up to him and said, "Hey, Fergie," I said, "I'm going to put a league in Ontario in your name." And he says, "Go for it." And it's been 65 teams later from ages 9 to 18, and we got teams far as Ottawa, Barrie, the whole GTA area. So we're getting a lot of teams coming. And then also we just hired an international guy for the Fergie Jenkins League. And probably next year around Christmas time, we're going to be having a big trip to go to China and play in the Panda Cup with our 12U team. So I'm pretty excited about that.
No doubt.
That's amazing. In China, that's such a big deal because baseball's huge over there as well. Like it is like in Japan and China, both of them, they regale the game over there. It's got to be big for your kids.
Yeah, it's a learning experience for them. Right. Just to go and play baseball and see baseball's played the same way all over the world. And plus get an opportunity to go see another culture and take a tour and see, the city and all that. And I think it'll be a good experience for the kids.
Yeah, no, you played over there. We're going to touch on that again on an upcoming episode of Sideline to Sideline. Our special guest with Ryan Fleming and I is Scott Bullett. Let's talk about the instructors and the coaching staff then that you have at the Academy, Scott.
Yeah, right now we got a top-notch coaching staff. We just signed Nick Weglers from Stevensville, and he was in our program at a young age, and he opted to go to college and went on to play pro ball with the Cleveland Indians. So we just signed him a couple of weeks ago. He's going to be up coaching, being a roving coach with the organization, working with the kids, hitting and fielding. We got Tyler O'Brien, Quentin Spagno, and Randy Kranitz. And they're all from the Niagara region. These kids all used to play for me. Now they're retired from playing college ball, so they come back home to roost.
Awesome.
So we got a good staff. So we got, so we don't get no complaints. A lot of parents want coaches, not parents.
Right.
So we got a top-notch elite academy right now, and we're happy. We can't complain. Kids are getting better. Kids getting scholarships. And that's the main thing, getting the kids the opportunity. I know it's far in between for some of these kids to get the opportunity to go play at the pro level, but I feel that all kids got the opportunity with all the divisions out there at the college level to go play baseball.
Now, you spoke quite a bit about family and also about, grades being important. Was that a conscious effort on your part to make sure that, these kids are doing more than just the athletic part, to make sure that they're getting the full life experience as well?
Yeah, for sure. Because we tell the kids, hey, I always tell the kids and I tell the parents, with their dedication, what are you going to do when the sweat dries up and you can't play no more? Got to have that education to fall back on, and that's what we feed off of. And and it's like music to my ears when I get the opportunity to be at the facility and the parents coming and saying, hey, Scott, you know what? Since my son's been coming here, I walked past his room and he's laying across the bed doing his homework. So I think we're winning the battle.
It sure sounds like it.
Send my kid to you.
Yeah, good idea. You mentioned the facilities, Scott. Could you expand on that for anyone who's never been to the complex?
Guys, we're at 1100 Niagara Street at the fairground, and we're in Building A. Everybody in the Niagara region know where the fairground is, so you can't miss our facility. I've been there at the fairgrounds going on at least 17 years running my program there. So, the atmosphere's there. A lot of people love the atmosphere. It's a place for kids. It's a haven for kids. So we get in there and, parents go away and go to the mall. We're training the kids for a couple hours and we're having fun with them. A lot of stuff that we got to deal with, a lot of kids' peer pressure. I go and speak at schools about staying in school and bullying kids and stuff like that. So I've been doing that ever since I retired playing baseball. And, it's opened up a lot of doors for these kids, and not only the guys, but the girls too. We have girls in there. We have softball in there too. So a lot of girls get an opportunity to come in and get trained by top-notch coaches too.
Now, how does it feel watching these kids? Because you've been doing this 22 years, you said. How does it feel watching them progress and watching some of them make it to that next level? And conversely, how does it feel watching them grasp for that ring and maybe just falling just a little short?
Yeah, but you know what? Baseball, that as well as I know it, is a humble piece of pie. One day they cheering for you, the next day they trying to boo you out the stadium. So
right.
So I'll give the kids and the youth the both sides. And a lot of people like it because I'm a stern coach. I'm not the kind of guy that if you're doing it wrong and saying good job,
right.
I'll say, hey, bad job, do it this way and you'll be all right.
Right.
So a lot of the parents knowing that we give them tough love. Constructive criticism and everything. So, we get them prepared for the pro level and the college level. You should see what them guys say to you.
Right.
So I'm pretty much to mentor them and, get them on their way. So when they get the opportunity to go to the States or in Canada to play a university ball, they're equipped and they're ready to go.
Scott, we want to congratulate you on the success of the BullettProof Baseball Academy, and it's so great to have you on Sideline to Sideline. Is there any chance we can get Ryan Fleming maybe to head down to the BP Sports Park and do, I don't know, any ideas?
Yeah, we'll put him in the batting cages, let him hit some curveball sliders and some change-ups. and hit him some ground balls. Ryan's always welcome. He's always in
You
there.
up for it?
Yeah, oh, sure. I'm a career 130 batter, so this will be a lot of fun, I'm sure. It'll be great.
Hey, like we always say, hit a day, keep the release away. Just get one hit.
I'm just looking for the one.
Scott, we want to thank you very much for joining us here on Sideline-2-Sideline, and we look forward to an upcoming episode again. As we mentioned off the top, we're going to be talking about Scott's career around the world, really playing baseball, right?
Exactly. And don't forget, folks, if you have an athlete that you would like to come on the show, or you'd like a show topic that you'd like to see us do, don't forget to visit us over on Giant TV, over on Facebook or Instagram, and drop a suggestion. Big thanks to Scott Bullett for being here, and for Chuck and myself. This has been another edition of Sideline to Sideline.